Earlier this week on the forum, someone posted, how could I create a purchase order number where the string was the sequential number, so 1, 2, 3, etc., but it was prefixed with leading zeros. And what they wanted to do was have 6 digits, so 5 zeros and 1. And then when that purchase order number got to 10, it has 4 leading zeros until it gets to 100, then it has 3 leading zeros. And I thought about this when I saw it on the forum and thought this is probably a great example of how you could use one of the very powerful rules in Knack, using the conditional rules to set that. So this, once again, is a Loom video that I posted on the forum just to answer the question. I thought it'd be worth sharing. Some of you may find some inspiration from this. If you find this content of use, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, then please consider subscribing. I'm getting ever closer to my 300 subscriber target. So if you're not subscribed, yeah, hit the button. That would be great. And please, view the next few minutes, and hopefully it'll be of use. So one suggestion for setting this up would be just to use some conditional rules. So on this table called POs, I've just got 3 fields. You will need to substitute this number field for an auto increment so that it obviously goes up when you add each record. But just for illustrations, I'm just using a number field. So let me show you how this works. So my first order would obviously start with auto increment 1, and I would have 5 leading zeros. So I can concatenate those together with PO hyphen my 5 leading zeros and then number 1. So that works fine up to, say, 9. So that gives me 5 leading zeros and number 9. And then when that gets to 10, I drop a 0, and I've still got 6 numbers here, 4 leading and my 10. And that works up to 100. So if I add that, you can now see I've still got 3 leading zeros, and that will obviously go up to 999. And when it clicks over into 1,000, so we do 1,010, you can now see we've got 6 numbers here, just 2 leading zeros, and that goes up to 9,999. And then when we drop into 10,000, so we do 10,850, you can see we have 1 leading zero, so we've still got 6 numbers, and obviously that goes right up to 999,999. Is it there? Yeah. So actually I've probably gone too far, but you can see here we've still got 6 digits when we're up to just under 1 million. So how this is working is, if I start this back at 1, you can see here I've got my 5 leading zeros, and when that changes to 10, this drops to 4 leading zeros, and when it goes to 100, it drops down to 3 leading zeros. If you look at the fields, obviously this will be your auto increment. This is just a short text field, and I've got a number of conditional rules, which I'll scroll through slowly so you can play back. But I'm just looking at the number field. So this is the number field, or your auto increment field, and I'm saying if it's lower than 10, set this short text field to 5 zeros. So rule number 2 is if the number is equal to 10, you set it to 4 zeros, so you're dropping 1 of the zeros. And then rule 3 is if it's higher than 10 but lower than 100, it's 4 zeros. And then if it is 100, it's 3 zeros. And then rule 5, higher than 100, less than 1,000, it's 3. If it is 1,000, then it's 2. If it's higher than 1,000 but less than 100,000, it's 2, and so on. So I'll just scroll through these, and you can just keep repeating this logic. And then the text formula is just concatenating the text PO hyphen, and then I'm putting the field in here from the leading zeros, which is this field, so that gives me my leading zeros, and then the auto increment field, or in this case the number field. It seems to work. It's been quite a long day, so I might have missed some of my logic here, but I'm just going to go back to adding this to 1. That gives me my 5 zeros, and it concatenates it here. And if I change that to 10, that works. And if I change it to 15, that still works. And when I get up to 150, I'm dropping a 0 each time, so I still end up with my leading zeros. Yeah, so that's how I would do that. I hope that's helpful. I hope you found that video of use and some inspiration. Definitely worthwhile checking out the Knack forum. And if you do need any help or assistance, you can get hold of me on my website. Always happy to connect with people, and I offer tuition, training, and coaching. And that's it. So see you on the next one.